Hi guys, I'm gonna do another review for you today, and I apologize. I have a bit of a sore throat today. I'm not feeling all that well, so you can probably tell I won't be as loud in these videos, but I'm gonna be reviewing the Wet n Wild color icon palettes, and I have 5 of them I'm gonna be reviewing for you today, and some of these are limited edition, and some of them just come from the regular collection, so you'll probably be able to find most of them, but I have these in a specific order as well. I'm going to be reviewing my favorite to my least favorite, and I like all of them, so it's not like I don't like any of them, but my first favorite one is Lust 248 color icon palette, and this is from the regular collection. And it comes with 3 matte shades and 3 shimmery shades. And these shimmery shades aren't too shimmery, like they have a nice subtle bit of shimmer to them. And one of my favorite things is palettes that come with mattes and shimmers, because when you do like a smoky eye or whatever, I think you need both to get the ultimate effect. I don't like doing just matte because it looks a bit dull in that way, and then too much shimmery just looks tacky, so. And these shades are my favorite because they're super pigmented. All I have to do is touch them. And these are the 3 matte shades. There is like a nice bright purple, matte kind of pale pinkish vanilla white, and then a matte plummy color. These are great. And I actually got these in order to do a tutorial by Emily Noel 83, and I don't regret it. I love this palette so much. This shimmery shade at the bottom here, this kind of reminds me of MAC's Beauty Mark. I'd say this is the ultimate dupe for MAC's Beauty Mark. I even like this a little bit better. I find it more pigmented. I also own the MAC's Beauty Mark, and you can see how great that is there. I highly recommend you get this. And this also, the price, this was about, all of these were about $5 at my local Zellers, and I live in Canada, so if you live in the US, this will be even cheaper. So go and get this. Second one is Wet n Wild limited edition. So I'm not sure if they still sell these, but they are still selling them at Zellers where I live. And this one's in Night Elf. And these shades here are gorgeous. I love this for a smoky eye. They're all shimmery in the holiday edition palettes. I think they associate shimmer with the holidays, which I can understand. And this comes with a kind of subtly shimmery cherry red shade, a nice shimmery silver, a sparkly black, and I'm not going to swatch these ones because my fingers all have color on them, but they're super pigmented, trust me. And there's shimmery kind of vanilla, kind of gold and taupey color here. And this is my favorite. I'm going to swatch this one for you just so you can see. This shade, it kind of has a green shimmer to it. It's a green sparkle, like it's a taupish, bronzy, I guess, not really bronze, metallic taupey shade, but it has like such a green undertone to it, like gold and green shimmer. It's so pretty, and I don't have any shadows like it, so I highly recommend this palette, and I also got that at Zellers. The third one I'm going to be reviewing is Vanity, and this is part of the regular edition, and I'm just gonna wipe my fingers off here so I can swatch some of these for you. Sorry about that. But these are great as well. Super pigmented. I love these. These come with, like all the regular edition, 3 matte shades. There's a matte vanilla, a matte taupe color, a matte deep brown, perfect for your everyday neutral eye looks, especially if you like using mattes. When I do an everyday like neutral look, I like pairing this shimmery vanilla with these 2 shades just to add a little bit of shimmer to there. And then there's this beautiful, like bronzy shade here. I love bronze on me in particular, and I'd get this palette just for this gorgeous shade here at the bottom, this bronzy shade. And I love also pairing it with this gold shade at the bottom. and getting like a beautiful summery look. And these shades, like, all you have to do is touch them. When I saw reviews on these, I thought, oh, they're not going to be that good. They're Wet n Wild, come on. Wet n Wild was a crap I used when I was like 9 years old. They're not going to be any good. And I was so surprised. These are awesome. I highly recommend this. And it's great for summery looks. If you're not into wearing gold and bronze all year round, but I love those colors on me, so I highly recommend this. The third one I'll be reviewing is these ones here. And they're, this one's called Pride, and it's a regular palette. I'm not sure if I gave you the names of the other ones. And, they do give you directions on the back, by the way, for these palettes here, so if you're unsure of what to do, if you're just a beginner for makeup, that's kind of handy to have. And these come with, some really pretty kind of oceany sea colors. There's, kind of a deep frosty mint green here, which is super pretty. A shimmery sapphire, and then a matte kind of bright green shade here, a matte sapphire, and then a real white highlight color, and then a shimmery vanilla. And these are great. The reason I don't have this at the beginning, like my first favorite, is although they're like super good quality, I don't wear these colors very often. I'm not into blues and greens for my eyes, just because my eyes already have kind of a blue-green shade to them, so I don't like wearing the same color as my eyes on my eyelids, if you know what I mean. It kind of takes away from your eye color, I believe, but once in a while I will wear them, and I really like these. Then the last one I'm gonna review, I believe it's Golden Goddess, and it's another limited edition from Wet n Wild. And by the way, they come with these applicators, crappy applicators, which I never use. Sponge tip applicator here, and I don't know what they were trying to pull off with this little brush thingamajig here. And the holiday ones, by the way, do not come with instructions. And I also wanted to mention I got some eyeliners with them, and they're okay. I didn't think they were anything to write home about, and I'm not going to show them to you. I'll just tell you. This one came with a gold one, which is kind of the same shade as this shadow here. And then the Night Elf one came with a black one. Sparkly black. And they were okay. I wouldn't say, oh wow, I love the eyeliner or anything. I love the shadow though, so I just kind of chucked those aside. This one I wasn't as excited about as my other palettes. They're still good quality, they're still good, but they're, like I'll show you. My problem with this palette here is these two shades are almost identical. If you can see, these two golds here are almost identical. Like you can hardly see a difference. One's slightly warmer than the other. This peach here is rather a bit chalky and flaky. It's not as good quality as the other shades in the palette, so that's kind of a dud. And then this peachy orange here is almost the same as this peach, so that was kind of a disappointment to me. Then you get a super shimmery kind of highlight, and this is one of my favorite colors in the palette, the highlight here. I really like kind of a goldeny peach highlight. That's really pretty. And then the bronze shade was almost too dark. Like there's not enough different shades in the palette. If they had like a slightly deeper, I don't know, slightly deeper gold, and then they went to the dark brown, that would be great. But it kind of gave me a muddy look in my opinion. Like this gold shade here, these gold shades are really pretty, and I like pairing them with like a taupe in the crease and putting a little bit of this in the outer corner, but in my opinion you need some more shades to get this to work very well. So I got this for $5 at Zellers as well, and all in all, these shade palettes are great. I highly recommend getting